is on the rise in cities across the country, including Austin, Texas, where Shadow Lemaire lives.
Over the course of the last 18 months, they have increased the rent by 40%.
Cities like New York, Miami, and Newark are seeing more than a 30% hike in rents, forcing millions to consider relocating.
That's a $600 increase a month. That's crazy.
I just got another rent increase. I'm so angry. It makes no sense. It doesn't make sense. What am I paying for? The house has actually probably gotten worse. When I first moved in here, when was it? I can't even remember now. Like just during COVID. I can't remember. But anyway, when I first moved in, this place was $640 a fortnight. Want to guess what it is now? $860 a fortnight is what I'm now going to be paying. For what? For what?
Yeah, I was just wondering if you had any 2 bedrooms available.
Yes, ma'am. We have some ready for move-in as early as Monday.
Okay, and how much do those go for?
$1,525 to $1,875.
How does it go from $1,500 to $1,800?
Depending on the phase that you apply for.
Okay, so like the older ones and the newer ones.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right, thank you. Well, now I know that it's raised for everyone, but that's ridiculous. That is way too much. And they're just raising the prices around here to get as much basic housing allowance from the military as possible, because we're right outside the base, and it only used to be $1,300 here. So why is it different now? People with money need more money, I guess. I guess that's what life is now. So I'm going to be looking for a new apartment soon. I'm already picking places where I want to live, and I'm going to have to get a different job. I'm going to have to uproot and just go, because it's too expensive here, and that's my plan.
Tell me how I pay around $1,200 a month for rent per month, and I need to renew my lease. How is it they can increase my rent 105% at least? I kid you not. They're now asking for over $2,600. I never heard of an increase like this in my entire life. I've never heard of an increase like this in my life. I am absolutely mortified. I don't know what I'm going to do.
In 2024 and 2025, your rent will go up. Let me repeat that. Your rent will go up. If you guys don't know who I am, my name is Crystal Adama. I am an Illinois-based realtor, landlord, and my goal is really to make all young adults and whoever you are become landlords, because living on one income or even 2 is not enough. You need passive income. So my goal is to make more landlords. Now let me explain myself. So I just left the showing, and this was a 4-unit property in the suburban areas of Chicago. Now I'm going to go through everyone's rental price, and you're gonna tell me on what you think, right? So this specific landlord has owned this property for more than 20 years. More than likely the building is paid off, or they're paying probably less than $1,500 or less than $1,000 in mortgage. With the current increase in value, so now that the home is now on the market, the estimated rent price for that specific home is now $4,300. So if a new investor wants to purchase that property, and they will purchase it, let me tell you, because it's a good property, they will purchase it. That new mortgage would be an estimate of $4,300. Now let's go through the rent prices. Now, all of the rent prices for this specific building is below market. The person that has been living there for 20 years, they're paying $1,200. 3 bedrooms, a back patio. I'm not exaggerating. A back patio. You can have a party of probably 20 to 30 people on that back patio. She's paying $1,200. The other 3 bedroom is paying $1,150. So let's just say for easy, so $1,150. The 1 bedroom, that tenant that has been there for 10 years, she's paying $725, and the other person that has been there for 3 years, she's paying $500. Now, for the previous landlord, that specific rental amounts was okay. He was probably able to pay his mortgage, keep about $2,000 to $3,000 in profit, so he was okay. But now, because that property is now going to change ownership, and now more than likely the new owner is going to use an FHA loan or conventional loan, and they're going to finance majority of this loan amount, their new mortgage is going to be $4,300. There is no way that the new owner can keep those existing rent prices with those previous tenants. I'm outside, my apologies. It's hot outside, people outside making noise. So there's no way that the new landlord can keep those prices. So for the 1 bedroom prices, one is paying $725, one is paying $500. Actually, the market rent in this area is $1,200. For the 3 bedrooms, one is paying $1,150, one is paying $1,200 with a whole patio. That market rent is about $1,700 to $1,800. Now I'm gonna be honest. With that patio and how good that unit looks, it could actually, that 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom can actually go for $2,000. So let me close this out. So I wanted to let you know is that oftentimes, yes, landlords could be greedy, this, that, and the other, but what do you expect new landlords or whoever, new people that are taking this new property to do? If their mortgage is going to increase, that rent also has to increase. In addition to that, taxes are also increasing in the South suburban area as well. So that $4,300 does not even factor in the new taxes that are taken into effect right now. Water is higher. I think for that specific building, heating is included in that rent amount. All in all, what I'm trying to say is that it's easy to be mad at the landlord and scream and cry and say, hey, my rent is going up. But my question is, what can you do to put yourself in a better position? That is why my goal is to make people landlords. You make yourself a landlord, you live in one unit, you put Section 8 or other subsidized programs in those units so that you get guaranteed income, and we go from there.
Are my groceries $100 fucking? I got eggs, beef, and I don't know, fucking yogurt and shit and some wine. I mean, I got my fucking groceries. I feel like it sounds like a lot, but when I'm looking at it and then I'm looking at the fucking machine and the lady has the nerve to be like, how's your day going? It was going okay. And now I'm pissed off, but I gotta fucking eat, so I'm gonna fucking do it anyway. God.